Please be seated. Good evening, parents, teachers, extended families, platform guests, and most of all, good evening, class of 2016. It was a long roller coaster ride, but we made it. The end is finally here. Now, before we get started, I'm going to mirror Stephen Colbert for a second. Just one little bit of business. If you have any electronic devices, out of courtesy, please make sure that you turn them on. We wouldn't want you to miss any tweet updates or text messages or whatnot. All right, now back to me. It has been an honor serving as your class president for these past 4 years, and who knows, maybe this won't be the last time I have the privilege as serving as your president. I'm just saying, 2036, here we come. But seriously though, just think about the year 2036 for a second. That is 20 years away from now. I cannot even begin to imagine where each of us will be in 20 years. Whether you plan on attending college, entering the military, or joining the workforce following today, 2036 will be an amazing time to find where each of us are in life. I am very proud to be a part of this class and very proud to be a Golden Eagle, and I would not change that part of me for anything in the world. We are a very strong class, a class that has been through a great deal, and we will cherish forever the memories of many of the things that have happened to us. We will especially cherish memories of certain things that only happen at the river. Some scenarios. If your last event in your history book is World War II, must be Staunton River. Speed bumps on your track, must be Staunton River. Oh, you have waterfalls, You have waterfalls flowing from the awnings over top of everyone on the sidewalks going to class, even when it's not raining, must be Staunton River. Clearly, those are all exaggerations, but those are just some of the many memories that we will all share together. Some memories may stick with us more deeply than others. Sadly, we have lost some Golden Eagles along our expedition to get to where we are today. Those who were taken from us too soon. Nonetheless, we are still one of the strongest classes to have ever walked the halls of Staunton River. It's what we do for each other in cases like these that make us who we are. We all have common memories shared only by the members of the class of 2016 that will unite us whenever and wherever we go. I would like to end my welcome to you with my favorite quote of all times from British Prime Minister Winston Churchill. "This is not the end. It is not even the beginning of the end, but it is perhaps the end of the beginning." Graduation is not even close to the end of our long journeys that lie ahead. This graduation is, however, the beginning of something great, the beginning of each of our futures. We may go our separate ways, but we will always be a family. It does not matter if you grew up close with everyone in our class or not, because we are all still a part of the same family. In fact, we are not just a family, we are the Golden Eagle family of 2016. We are, and always will be, the incredible class of 2016. Congratulations to everyone, and get comfortable because the ceremony is about to begin. Thank you.
Please stand with me as we say the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag here on the stage. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and direct your attention. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, graduates, parents, families, friends, faculty, staff, and distinguished guests. Welcome to the 2016 Staunton River High School graduation ceremony. This school year, we lost a true Golden Eagle. Chase Mullins was a member of the class of 2016, and he is truly missed. Although his parents are not with us today, please continue to keep the Mullins family in your thoughts and prayers. At this time, please join me in a moment of silence in memory of Chase. Thank you. It is exciting to honor the class of 2016 today and recognize their perseverance, their hard work, and commitment over the past 13 years. This accomplishment is also a result of all the love, support, and guidance that has been provided to our graduates by parents, family members, teachers, administrators, and other individuals throughout the years. Seniors, as I thought about what quote to share with you on this special occasion, I kept coming back to a quote from one of my all-time favorite fictional characters, Rocky Balboa. Rocky, an underdog boxer created and played by Sylvester Stallone, found success in the ring and in life primarily because of his unprecedented work ethic and his pure heart and drive to make great things happen. In a passionate discussion about life with his son in the 6th Rocky movie, Rocky stated, "Let me tell you something you already know. The world is not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit as hard as life does. But it's not how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done." As you officially end your tenure today as a student at Staunton River High School, stay focused on life's goals. Keep moving forward and continue to make great things happen in your life. I'm proud of each of you. It's been an honor to serve as your principal. I wish each of you success as you go to college, into the workplace, or if you serve your country in the military. One of the most famous Rocky quotes came at the end of Rocky II, when he had defeated Apollo Creed, the heavyweight champion of the world, and obtained the greatest victory of his career. Rocky, exhausted from the boxing match, shouted with excitement to his wife Adrian, "Yo, Adrian, I did it!" With that quote in mind, I'll leave you with this. Yo, Golden Eagles, you did it. At this time, I'll ask Carl Hessler to come to the podium and introduce our guest.
Good evening. It is an honor to introduce our guests from the Bedford County School Board members. Oh, hold up. Out of order.
Let's go, Carl!
Let's try that again. Good evening. It is an honor to introduce our guests from the Bedford County Board of Supervisors. District 1, Mr. Bill Thomason. District 2, Vice Chairman, Mr. Curry W. Martin. District 3, Chairman, Mr. Steve Wilkerson. District 4, Mr. John Sharp. District 5, Mr. Tommy Scott. District 6, Miss Andy Dooley. District 7, Mr. Kevin Willis. I'd also like to introduce our Bedford County School Board members. Chairman, Mr. Gary Hostetler. Vice Chairman, Ms. Julie M. Bennington. Mr. Richard P. Downey. Dr. John H. Hicks, Jr. Mr. Jason W. Johnson. Ms. Susan Falls Kirby. Mr. Martin F. Lamy. And our Bedford County Public School Administration. Superintendent, Dr. Douglas Shook. Assistant Superintendent, Dr. Sherry Whitehurst. Chief Operations Officer, Dr. Mac DeWeiss. Chief Financial Officer, Mr. Randy Hagler. Director of Elementary and Secondary Services, Dr. Tony Francis. Director of Instruction, Mr. Tim Overstreet. Director of Special Services, Ms. Sarah Staten. Director of Human Resources, Mr. Tim Parker. Director of Technology, Dr. Ed Hoisington. And finally, our Staunton River High School administration. Our principal, Dr. Josh Cornett, our assistant principal, Ms. Rebecca Pierce, and our acting assistant principal, Mr. Brian Cassee. Thank you.
There we go. Good evening, Staunton River High School's class of 2016, and good evening to all faculty, family members, and random people who decided to drop in for the show. I bid you all welcome to tonight's graduation ceremony and congratulate you all Staunton River seniors, for making it to this occasion. It was not all long ago that we began our freshman year of high school. Back then, we didn't realize that we would be able to make such a reality for Staunton River. Many of us entered our freshman year worried about the many responsibilities and homework assignments that awaited us. It was at this time that we began to question, how am I supposed to fit in? And do they really expect me to survive 4 more years of this? But in the end, we left our freshman year with the basic knowledge needed to leave our lasting impact on Staunton River. We entered our sophomore year in a haze. Although we knew how to be high schoolers, we failed to use this knowledge and interact because we were not upperclassmen yet. And so we coasted through our sophomore years with the mass hysteria of Miley Cyrus's Wrecking Ball and the never-ending thought of popping tags at the thrift shop. Thus, we reached this halfway point and were prepared to take on the upperclassman status. Junior year finally arrived, and the power of being upperclassmen was finally being bestowed upon us. But with this power came great responsibility. More AP classes became available. Guidance counselors began discussing college and career options with students. SATs and ACTs came into existence, and finally, we were allowed to go to prom. However, amongst all these responsibilities, Staunton River's class of 2016 persisted, and we were able to move on from our junior year to the senior year. Now, senior year, this is it, the final bound of our high school career. During this school year, I, like I'm sure many of you, were able to accomplish several goals. I, for one, became an Eagle Scout. I got a small job at Subway. And, I mean, heck, I grew a beard because Mr. Hubble kept pushing the importance of No Shave November. In the midst of all our accomplishments, though, there was one last thing that most of us had to do before leaving this school. And it is best described by the words of 2 other high school graduates, Lance Jabbar and Jeffrey Herrmann. Now stay with me. Imagine yourself a single guy, and you decide one day that you would like to get married. So you begin your search for a proper spouse. You explore options, traveling near and far. Some women are favorable than others, some are too nerdy, some party too much. But finally, after all your searching, you found the one. She's everything you've ever wanted in a girl, and you decided you wanted to propose. But you wonder, what are you going to say, and how are you going to do it? So in order to make sure you do propose, you set a deadline for yourself, so you can't put it off forever. And as the deadline approaches, you begin to get nervous. Are you good enough? You might do well in school, but is that all she wants? You've been waiting for this moment all your life, but you can't help to be nervous. And finally, the deadline is here. You're so nervous. Is the ring big enough? How many mistakes have you made so far? Is it too late to go back? And then it's over. You've submitted your proposal, and there's nothing more you can do. She looks at you and she says, let me get back to you in about 4 months. That's pretty much what applying to college is like. And although she might say no, and although that's sad, there's something you didn't tell her. You secretly proposed to like 2 or 3 other backup chicks that are just begging you to marry them. So, take that, MIT. You may have rejected me, but I could have never married you anyway. But let's bring it back. Now that our high school career is coming to an end, it's time to realize what the impact that we left on Staunton River. And that impact is all the futures that each and every one of you has been preparing for. No matter how hard it was to get here or which path we chose to take, you've been working toward your life goals and future. Whether you choose to leave this school and serve in the military to protect this country, whether you choose to go into the workforce, or whether you choose to further your studies at the university or community college, the choice was yours. The effort and hard work that led you to make your decision was yours. And thus, I leave you today with our chosen senior quote from the space fanatic and philosopher, George Lucas. And that is, always remember, your focus determines your reality. We have been together thus far and draw on that strength to pursue our individual paths. I wish you well on the pursuit of your individual realities. Thank you.
To begin, I would like to give God the credit for everything He has provided. I would also like to say thank you to those who provided me with this opportunity to come and speak before you today. To my family, thank you for your constant support and for simply being you. To my teachers and administrators, even though many of you may have thought we would never make it, you helped get us to this day. To my classmates, before every soccer game, right as the team and I begin to step out onto the field, I tell my teammates that I love every single one of them. The same goes for all of you. Over the past 4 years, we have all had an impact on each other's lives, whether it was great or small. This impact has played a major role in getting us all here today. We, the class of 2016, stand together. For some of you, we're sitting right now. But here in the Vine Center, ready to graduate, I just want to say thank you for everything, especially the memories. For example, I see the same faces that I've grown up with, and it seems like just yesterday we were all signing up for classes at the middle school, and our parents were purchasing those black coffee mugs that said Class of 2016 on the front. Little did we know then how fast these years would go. I personally am not going to miss the days of having to go to gym class, then being forced to smell excessive amounts of cologne that came with running the Pacer fitness test. I'm not going to miss those awkward moments, like the first middle school dance or that first kiss. I am going to miss, however, the field days out on the lawn where we ate snow cones until we were sick, or the time when a group of us guys got in trouble for shooting spitballs in Miss Morris's class. Eric, Marcus, you guys know what I'm talking about. Once freshman year started, I felt like time started to move faster and faster. The homecomings and proms, they came and went. The theater and marching band performances, they sped on by. And the excitement we had when we woke up on game day came and became memories. All of these things are now in our past. I'll never forget going wild in the Eagle's Nest to support our classmates who suffered through two-a-days just so they could put on a show under those Friday night lights. I'll never forget driving my Chevy Tracker to school and several of you guys joking around about how awful that thing sounded. And I'll never forget the feeling of walking onto the high school campus that very first day. See, all of these memories mean more to me than anything I own. More important to me than this cap and this gown, and more important to me than, well, whatever this thing is. But I want to make sure that you know this. These are not supposed to be the most important years of your life. That is a pain I would not wish on my worst of enemies. If SOL testing and having to ask to use the bathroom are the best years of your life, then I'm sorry, you have done something wrong. See, that right there is the point. These years have been amazing, and I would not have wanted to spend them with any other group of people. But these are not the best days. Those lie ahead. Dr. Seuss once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes, you can steer yourself in any direction you choose." Today at graduation, we receive a sheet of paper that really does imply that we do have brains in our head. From here, it is up to us to steer ourselves in any direction we choose. See, today is a day of transition from memories to dreams. Dreams of who we will become and what we will do. When I say this, I'm not talking about having dreams of having loads of money, driving the fastest sports car, being popular, or about how many likes you can get on your Instagram selfie. Sydney Ayers, I'm looking at you. I am talking about giving back and making a difference. I'm talking about leaving people happier than you found them. Today is a day of transition from memories to dreams, but I can't make that transition without taking a moment to mention Chase. Chase isn't with us, but he is. He lived in the moment and went after his dreams. I believe his greatest contribution to our class, above raising Cain, above working hard, and above being our friend, is that he reminds us that we need to live out our dreams, and quickly, because you never know how much or how little time you have left. So today, class of 2016, I would like to leave you with this challenge. Start living out your dreams. And as Dr. Seuss concludes, will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98 3/4% guaranteed. Kid, you're gonna move mountains. So, be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Thank you.
Well, everyone else has said it so far, and I'm the last one, so I might as well say it as well. Hello, friends, family, and fellow graduates. First of all, thank you. Thank you for sitting in your seats for over an hour now, probably sweating and desperately fanning yourself off with the graduation program. I appreciate your patience so far, and I'll try not to take up too much of your time so no one melts to their seat. I would like to begin by thanking some specific people. I'd like to thank my family for being so supportive and, well, tolerating of my personality. Thank you, Mom and Dad. You see, I'm the youngest of 3, and you've got to be getting tired of this whole graduation thing by now. I would like to thank Mr. Curcio and Mr. Hubble for helping my so-called bonehead take its form and giving me an outlet for myself through track. I would like to thank Mrs. Hubble for letting me express myself artistically and worrying, and along with Mr. Hubble, caring for me like one of her own children. And finally, I would like to thank my friends because without them, I would have never have learned how to love myself and love others, not only through the happy times, but also through hardships. I feel as though I'm supposed to stand up here and provide you with some sort of wisdom or lesson from my high school experience, but I'm only 17 and heck, I don't know how the world works. Sometimes I put on my underwear backwards. All I've known at this point is school. I remember being in elementary school, terrified of middle school. I remember being in middle school, terrified of high school. And now in high school, I'm here, and like the vast majority of you, I am terrified. I mean, I look over at lunch sometimes and see my fellow seniors picking their noses, and they're supposed to be the future of America. That's a scary thought. But in all seriousness, what you get out of your high school experience is very much dependent upon what you put into it. Sometimes it's easy to feel like we lack control of our lives and we let a bell schedule, the opinions of others, and external issues control our lives. This, however, isn't true. You carve out your own path. As humans with free will, we get to haphazardly decide the intricacies of our lives and do our best not to fall apart in the process. We don't get to decide when and how hard life knocks us down, but we do get to decide how and when to get back up. High school has had plenty of challenges to overcome, and we've made it this far by pushing through. It has tests to study for, colleges to apply for, and fellow students to deal with. Our adult lives will mirror these struggles. You will have company projects to complete, jobs to apply for, and older people to deal with, except some of these older people could fire you if they're unhappy. Whether you're going into college, the military, or the workforce, you will repeatedly be faced with challenges to overcome. You will face tragedy, disappointment, and fear as you develop into your adult self. However, along the way, you will also encounter some of the most happy and fulfilling experiences of your life. You will excel in the workplace, start a family, and enrich not only your life, but also the lives of many others around you with new and valuable memories. The point I'm trying to make here is people are messy, and by extension, so is life. Humans are imperfect creatures that don't make sense. We love, we hate, we create, and we destroy. Somehow the earth hasn't blown up. Not yet, at least. So be human, fall down, but get back up. Learn which steps to take and trips to avoid. This messy life of yours is beautiful in an abstract way, similar to a Jackson Pollock painting or the eccentricity of a Dr. Seuss story. It doesn't make sense. It has no bounds or concrete railing by which it is confined except for one principal thing: you. Your life is just that, yours. It is what you choose it to be, so enjoy it. Well, looks like I somehow managed to make it through my speech, and you guys managed to make it through several. If we can manage to bear that, sure we can handle anything life can throw at us. Thank you.
At this time, any member of the class of 2016 who plans on entering the military, would you please rise? Thank you.
Zachary Dale Abbott. Megan Elizabeth Akers. Benjamin Thomas Arugio Almeida. Sydney Ray Angel. Malia Gwen Arthur. Honors graduate Kristen Nicole Atkins. Kwamez Likael Austin. Kenzie Renee Ayers. Quentin Martin Ayers. Sydney Danielle Ayers. Whitney Nicole Ayers. Kaylee Christian Ball. Marcus Brandon Ballingy. Dustin Tyler Barton. Zachary Dylan Barton. Alexis Dion Berger. Honors graduate Taylor Jacob Blake. Callie Nicole Blankenship. William Hunter Blankenship. Amelia Blair Blevins. Jacob Lee Bobbitt. Renee Amethyst Page Bond. High Honors graduate Elizabeth Johanna Boone. Josiah Edward Booz. Elizabeth Suwanali Boonsong. Charles Logan Bowes. Jessica Dawn Bowles. Joshua Austin Bowles. James Alex Bratton. Ryan Douglas Brown. Jameson Cade Bucola. Richard Samuel Bird. Kaylin Elizabeth Caldwell. Margaret Fern Canfield. Tyler Aaron Carlson. Hector Manuel Carrion. Hunter Michael Carter. High Honors graduate Taylor Sierra Carter. Brooklyn Leanne Casey. Brittany Elizabeth Catron. Shaylin Myers Caudill. Jennifer Rose Chapman. Jessica Marie Chapman. High Honors graduate Laura Elizabeth Chatton. Natalie Elena Cherry. Alicia Nicole Chumbley. Camila Vebe Clausen. Alyssa Faye Clements. Kaylee Elizabeth Coker. Charles Thomas Collier. Honors graduate Haley Jessica Collins. Landon Eric Cooper. Savannah Gray Cowan. Honors graduate Christopher Edward Kraft. High Honors graduate Taylor Blake Creasy. Brenton Dwayne Douglas Crutchfield. Danielle Geraldine Cumberbatch. Mackenzie Starr Daniel. Darren Bradley Davies. Noah Wade Dellis. Walker Montgomery Dillon. Jacob Keith Divers. Brian Austin Dodd. Jeffrey Wayne Dodd. Joshua Edward Dodd. Kendall Elizabeth Dolan. Nathan Tyler Dudley. Lauren Nicole Devenue. Kayla Renee Early. Justin Lewis Edmonston. Justin Maxwell Elliott. Cody Allen Ellis. Taylor Mackenzie Esparza. High Honors graduate Samantha Marie Falls. Shannon Elizabeth Farmer. Tamara Nicole Forrest. Maurice Emmanuel Fox. Paul Miller Furr. Bradley Wayne Gibson. Jared Ross Gibson. Jason Garrett Gillespie. High honors graduate Stuart Carrington Givens. Charles Randall Goodson. Natalie Caitlin Gray. Patrick Edgar Green, Jr. Tyler James Hancock. High honors graduate Zachary Lamb Hancock. Laura Ann Hayner. Ethan Lee Herrmann. Caitlin Marie Harris. Darion Mantez Harvey. Thorson Ian Heisler. Honors graduate April Leanne Hyatt. Desiree Lillian Higgins. Emily Christine Hillman. Nyla May Hinckley. Brianna Paige Hobbs. Cody Lewis Holt. Kendra Dawn Houston. Madeline Grace Howe. Nolan Kane Howe. Spencer Clay Hoyt. Brooke Cheyenne Humphreys. Kayla Marie Huntley. Jessica Danielle Hurt. Alyssa Leanne Jamerson. Nicholas Cole Jennings. Krista Lynn Johns. Savannah Ashlyn Johnson. Darla Beth Jones. Maddie Marie Joseph. Zachary Andrew Kearns. Karma Anna Lachey Keene. Kayla Marie Keene. Colton Heath Kennedy. Daniel Wayne Kinser. Mason Alexander Kingery. Derek Franklin Kirschner. Emma May Kaiser. Cody Douglas Kaiser. Dalton Wayne Kisner. Dylan Wade Kisner. Michaela Ann Krista. Christopher Russell Lacey. Shayna Lynn Lawson. Laurel Faith Long. Andy Lane Maddox. Rachel Elizabeth Medell. Justin Cole Maloney. Travis Christian Maloney. Shannon Marie Marin. Kayla Elizabeth Martin. Zachary Tomas Martinez. Madison McKay Maxey. Hunter Ray Mayhew. Lexi Danielle Mayhew. Trent Anderson McDaniel. Travis Dylan McLaughlin. High Honors graduate Logan Michael McGuire. Dustin Ray Metter. Madison Taylor Metter. Ashley Nicole Miller. Paul Dale Mitchum. Samantha Marie Monday. Brianna Lee Monk. Emily Reagan Montgomery. Danielle Nicole Moore. Daniel Richard Moran. Emma Frances Moran. Casey Michelle Mouse. Brooks Mackenzie Mullen. Braden Tanner Mullins. Coy Nathan Mullins. Mackenzie Renee Mutter. Corey Dylan Myers. Taylor Carissa Neal. Adam Wyatt Nichols, Jr. High Honors graduate Courtney Nicole Nichols. Sabrina Lane Nichols. Danielle Nicole Nide. Leanne Denise Norman. Patrick Charles Northrup. Dylan Reed Osborne. Evan James Owens. Kelsey Ellen Paget. Jordan David Patty. Honors graduate Sarah Elizabeth Patton. Dustin Ryan Payne. Catalina Pena Popoca. Christopher Daniel Perkins. Sean Caleb Perkins. Brianna Sky Phillips. Robert Isaiah Phillips. Rachel Ann Phoenix. Megan Elaine Pickard. Arlen Jewel Pippin. Dalton Jacob Pitts. Christopher Devin Pollard. Michaela Morgan Ramsey. Casey Thomas Reel. Sharday Anastasia Damali Reeves. Honors graduate Matthew Lee Rice. Elijah Lynn Roach. Cody Andrew Rockwell. Honors graduate Nicholas Joseph Rogers. High honors graduate Jordan Ray Rowland. Jesse Perry Rucker. Edward Frank Santuk III. Haley Lucille Saunders. Austin Warren Schlotman. Honors graduate Elijah Stone C. High honors graduate Jacob David C. Cameron McKinley Settles. Dylan Michael Settles. John Andrew Sheets. Ryan Owen Shockey. George Peyton Shockley. Austin Robert Simmons. Christian Lewis Sidmans. Ronell Stefan Smith. Tyler Lee Smith. Sean Michael Spencer. Caitlin Ray Spradlin. Richard Aaron Spradlin. Rebecca Elizabeth St. Clair. Haley Sky Stanley. Honors graduate Emily Claire Stegner. Austin Nash Strader. Michael Todd Struther. Edward Raymond Sutphin. Molly Ray Tanaka. John Randall Tate. Kevin Lucas Thibodeau. Ethan Ryan Thomas. Zachary Alexander Thompson. Jacob Trent Thurman. Linda Victoria Thurman. Alex William Tenaccio. Eric Torres Cortez. Amber Nicole Trent. Brandon Morgan Tuck. Jarrett Michael Tuck. Micah Cade Tuck. Aaron Taylor Turner. Emily May Vandergraft. Eric David Veach. Amy Lee Vinson. Tyler Noel Wade. Honors graduate Jessica Jane Walden. Michael DeMarco Walker. Kendall Lee Weber. Matthew Scott Weddle. Archie Gary Wells IV. Dakota Montana Wells. Channa Elizabeth Whitaker. Rachel Mariah Whitaker. Brittany Nicole Wickline. Shannon Nicole Wickline. Marie Grace Wicks. Thomas Jordan Widener. Leslie Ann Wilkes. Amber Lee Williams. Zachary Matthew Williams. Derek Michael Williamson. Kendall Shay Witt. McCabe Isaiah Witt. Darren James Woolham. Caleb Nathaniel Wood. Dustin Anthony Wood. High Honors graduate Michael Todd Wooldridge. Jason Allen Wright. Honors graduate Logan Blake Yates. Haley Dean Zeman. High Honors graduate Shannon Marie Hicks. High Honors graduate Carl William Hessler. High Honors graduate Grayson Thomas Gaddy. High Honors graduate Keelan Clay Williams. High Honors graduate Carter Joseph Gottschalk. High Honors graduate Jacob Kyle Weitzman.
Will the class of 2016 please rise? By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Bedford County School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Staunton River High School. You may turn your tassels.